Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot. And today I have a special pick a card reading. This is going to be channeled messages from your loved one that is on the other side that has already departed. We're going to use a mix of tarot cards, oracle cards, and then channeling. So, we're going to do this a little bit differently. I don't want to do this where all the piles are already out there and you pick from a pile. I actually want to pick the cards in front of you so that you can just have a little more control. Because this is going to be such a personal reading, I do feel that I would like for you all to just feel a little more connected to the process of selecting your cards. Okay, this is going to be pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Okay, so we're going to do 4 piles. Okay, so while I'm shuffling out some other cards, I want you to just focus on the energy of these cards. See which one speaks to you. There may be a card that has already gotten your attention, and that's going to be your pile. For those of you who have not yet selected, I'm going to just continue to shuffle cards out until we get our piles. So you can kind of get a feel for the energy while I do this if you haven't selected. Okay, so Spirit, this is going to be messages from loved ones who have passed. Thank you, Spirit. Messages from loved ones who have passed. Thank you, Spirit. And let's do another round, please, Spirit. While I'm shuffling these out, to take some time to meditate and connect to the energy of the person who you would like to receive a message from. Okay, and just kind of call in their energy while you are meditating on the cards and watching me shuffle, okay? We're going to take just a few more cards here. Okay. So I hope that most of you by now have already selected your pile. If you have not, I want you to relax the space between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath. Clear your mind. And now, choose. You will find the timestamp for your selected pile in the description box down below. If you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. Okay, so the first card we have is Blossoming Flower Moon on the number 33. 10 of Wands, Heavy Burden. Nine of Swords, staying up at night, losing sleep, grief. The Hierophant. This is typically religion, organized religion, spiritual guidance. So looking at these cards, I see that you have really struggled with this person's passing, and they know you've struggled. They can see the struggle that you are going through. And they want you to know that if you turn to your beliefs, what you know to be true, that is where you'll find your comfort. They're ready to see you blossom again and find happiness and find what makes you glow. And you have spent so much time in this place of burdens, being heavily burdened and losing sleep. And they want you to know that they're okay. They're on this other side. You know where they are because your beliefs tell you where they are. Their energy is right there next to you. I want to go ahead and pull some additional tarot cards while we just kind of look at this and my channel messages. Okay, what messages would you like pile number 1 to have, please? Okay, so we have this 9 of Swords. Again, this is what I saw, and then I was pulling out. So we have this 9 of Swords. Again, you are in a tremendous amount of grief. They want to acknowledge, by bringing this card out twice, they are acknowledging that they understand just how painful this is, okay? So just know that they do recognize the pain that their passing has caused. I feel like this could be a mother who has passed, a grandmother who has passed. Perhaps that's kind of some of the energy that I'm getting, although with the Hierophant, I don't know, because it could also be male energy too. But with this, the Empress is a 3. Blossoming is 33. When you see 3s, 33s, combinations of 3s, that is them telling you that they are there. They are near you. And they're going to show you 3s and 33s and 333s all of the time. Okay, if you have been seeing 3s a lot lately, leave a 3 in the comment section down below, okay, just to confirm that. Okay, what other messages do we have for pile 1? Temperance. So temperance is all about finding balance and finding the right mix, the right flow. So it's that balancing out the sad times that you're feeling with good times. They want you to start doing things. I mean, here we start with the blossoming card, but they want you to go out and start doing things again, bringing in happiness, because they see that you're just so sad, and they're trying to encourage you to get out and to find that happiness and that joy, because they are feeling that happiness and that joy. They have already found their wings, okay? They are free and they are at peace, and they want you to experience the rest of your journey here on earth and enjoy it. Enjoy it. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. Okay. Let's get additional messages from your person who is on the other side, pile number 1. Okay. So this was someone that you were very close to, and it feels like you lost your other half, like your best friend, your other half, your partner. If this was a parent, it was like a parent, but someone who was like on that friendship level. And I think that you're feeling like you are very, very alone. because they're not here, but they are here. You just can't see them in the physical plane, but their energy is still all around you. Their energy is always around you. And so when they see that you are sad and you're having these moments where you just almost want to emotionally collapse, they want you to know that you are okay and that this world, you chose to come here, you chose to have this experience. And this is about learning the lessons that you came here to learn and knowing that when everything is said and done, you're going to be together again at the end. When there's completion, at the end of this cycle, you're going to be with their energy again. So don't have this immense fear. Take deep breaths, try to release it, try to let it go, letting it go through this idea of finding temperance and peace within your faith, because you're not alone. It feels like you're alone, but trust me, the energy is definitely there. Up until just a few years ago, I'm a Buddhist, and so my beliefs were that, I mean, I know you're not here for my beliefs, but just there's a point to this, I promise. So my beliefs were that when people died, they were immediately reincarnated. Okay, so it was just like the cycle until they reached enlightenment. So my personal beliefs were that. I moved to Arizona, and I don't know if it's something to do with the land, the area, the energy, or what, but that is what has really opened me up and has allowed me to be able to channel and to channel people that are on the other side. So when I was channeling people on the other side, it like went against everything I personally believed, because I didn't believe the energy was hanging out over there. I believed the energy recycled immediately back into another life. So when I started channeling this stuff, it was like, wait a minute, I don't even believe in this. Okay. So I'm telling you all of that to tell you that when you feel like you're alone, trust me, you are not. Their energy is there. And if it's coming from me, someone who absolutely did not believe the energy stuck around, I'm telling you, it does. And I wish I could give every single person who has lost someone the ability to just see through my brain and to see all of the energy that's around, because if everyone out there could see what I see and hear what I hear in regards to people who have passed, no one would be sad anymore or would be grieving when they lose someone, because they would understand that even though they can't physically see them anymore, energetically, they're still very much present, okay? And that's what your person wants you to know. Your person wants you to know that they are there all of the time. Whenever you need them, you call them in because they're there for you. Okay, let's try these cards. This is the first time I've used these. These are the Bicycle Gypsy Witch cards, and I would just like to, I was feeling called to use these on this reading, so let's just see what other messages we have for our pile one people that are looking for a message. Okay, so we have the Four of Clubs. The eye, when near, denotes great interest taken by friends. When distant, it signifies suspicion. So they are watching you, okay? They have their eye on you all of the time. And not in like a creepy way, but in a comforting way, right? They are here. They're letting you know, I see you. I see you right now. I see you right now watching this video, okay? Okay, and then you have, oh, this was the, wait, Four of Spades, Seven of Clubs. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that right? Spades, clubs, yeah. The lilies forecast a happy life, but family sorrow is surrounded by clouds. Lying above the person signifies a virtuous life, but when under indicates immorality. So with this talking about family sorrow, I'm wondering if this is someone, again, who's passed. I do feel like mother, grandmother, auntie, female best friend. I just really am getting, oh, are these peace lilies? Is that what they are? Are those the funeral flowers? I don't know if they are or not, but okay, let's get one more of these. What messages do we need for pile number one, please? Messages for pile number one. Okay, so then we have the Four of Hearts. The fish is the emblem of riches through stalks, but if distant, it foretells failure and disaster. So when I look at this card, it makes me immediately think about the miracle of the fishes and the loaves. And it's the story in the Bible of Jesus and there not being enough to eat and him feeding a large group of people with, just very little. And I think of that, and I think of that miracle, and I'm wondering if that story is special to you and this person, if there's some significance to that specific story in the Bible. This could also talk about memories around fishing. So, is this someone who took you fishing? Is this someone you went fishing with? Is there somewhere there's fish? This person could also be a Pisces. We could be getting Pisces energy too, looking at this. So, that's something else to look into for pile number 1. Okay, we are going to move to some oracle cards here and see what other messages we get. Mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-reflection. Okay, I think that this is someone who you felt incredibly close to, like you were a mirror image of each other. So again, I'm just really going back to that mom, where you guys perhaps even look really similar, like you look a lot alike, or your personalities are very, very similar, and people will comment on it, on how you're like mirror images of each other. The word that just downloaded was spitting image. So that could be something that people said about you and this person. You're their spitting image. It's such a terrible phrase, spitting image. I don't even know what that means. Okay, can we get other messages for pile 1? Hammer. Okay, so Hammer, what do they want you to know about Hammer? This can indicate being persistent and continuing to work through the grief that you're feeling. It's just so immense and intense and so heavy and so burdensome. And it can take time to heal and to, begin to repair your heart when you lose someone. Okay. And also really take a minute to look at these cards, because with this being a general reading, I'm pulling out general messages. However, there could be very specific things that are slipped in here by your loved ones. So always watch the numbers, see what numbers are coming out, and look at the keywords on a lot of these cards, because there might be some inside meaning that's on one of these cards for you that will be a message from that person. So like a hammer could trigger some memory of you and that person doing something with a hammer. So just always watch for that too in these readings, because they like to slip in little hidden messages for you guys. Okay, additional messages for pile number 1, please. This is, what do they want you to know? What messages do they have for you? The Dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So healing, they want you to heal. Healing is coming. There is the dragonfly symbolism. So the dragonfly could mean something to you. It could be a message from your person who has passed. Maybe they had a dragonfly tattoo, or there's something about a dragonfly. Maybe they liked them. Maybe you have something dragonfly that they're wanting to call out. If you know what this dragonfly is there a dragonfly emoji? I don't know. If there is a dragonfly emoji, leave it in the comment section if you know what the dragonfly is. Okay, we are going to take these clarifying life situations, Oracle now, kind of switch it up, see what other messages come through from your person. Meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So there's that blossoming again. So they're telling you to take that time in those moments. That's where they are. It's in those simple moments. They want you to, when you're in those moments of just pure enjoyment, know that they're there enjoying with you. Okay. And with this blossoming, I feel like just flowers are significant in some way for you and this person. We have the blossoming, we have this, which talks about flowers. We also have this card with the lilies on it. So I do feel like there's something to do with flowers or gardening, perhaps. Something they're wanting you to, recall maybe. And then we have gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysteries and currents. So they're just saying, it's time to release the pain. It's time to release the hurt. Allow it to all come crashing down so that you can have the completion of that cycle, so that you can move on to the next phase. Okay. And they're being gentle with you. They're talking about a gentle release because they understand how difficult it is for you, but they're really strongly encouraging you to just begin that healing journey and to, find those moments of simplicity. Just, this talks about in the presence of blossoms. Okay. All right. Let's see what other messages I need to come across for pile number 1. Okay, crystal of clarity. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Okay, so a couple of things. Again, first, this talks about getting that clarity of vision, that clarity of sight, understanding what is going on, what's happening. Maybe there was some confusion or some mystery about how this person passed, and so you're looking for clarity, or that clarity you might be getting that clarity now. Also, this could be something to do with crystals. This person could have collected crystals. They might have had crystals in their home. They may have given you crystals. They may have commented on your crystals. So there's something there with crystals, crystal energy. Okay, and let's get one more of these. Perfect. Vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So this was going back to what we were talking about when we were talking about finding your creativity. Okay, I don't remember which card it was earlier, but we were talking about finding those things that you find pleasure in, and then taking the time to participate in those things. It's time for you to express, I just got express your grief through creativity, through creation. So if you're an artist or if you do something creative, they're talking about releasing your grief through creation, through art. Okay. Okay, let's switch here, and I think I want to go back to no, let's see. I'm going to do these What's the Vibe, and then I will go to Final Tarot. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. So this could have been a romantic partner who passed. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that. I feel like when this says soulmate, goes back to that mirror images, spitting image, 2 peas in a pod, very, very similar. You were soulmates, like you knew each other on a soul level. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be like, have you ever met someone and you're just like, I've just met you, but like I feel like I've known you my whole life. And yeah, it's that energy. I feel like they were perhaps your soulmate. And so it's definitely it's difficult. They want to acknowledge that they understand how much they meant to you, and they want to acknowledge that you meant the same to them. They were just as connected to you, but they still are too. Their energy is still there, like I said. Okay, let's get one more of the What's the Vibe cards, please, for pile number 1. What's this one? Exhausted, burned out, burdened, empty. Yeah, see, I mean, we saw that right here with this 10 of Wands reverse. You are burned out. You're carrying such a heavy emotional load, and you don't have to, because they're right there. Okay. I just got the message that perhaps you might be asking them, like, why they're not showing up for you, why you can't see them. And I feel like it's one of two things. Either this is just too fresh, or the other thing is, like, if you want to connect with somebody and you want to connect with them really, really, really bad, sometimes it can almost like block you. Okay. So if you're having that trouble with it, you need to just try to release and let go. I know that's really difficult, but when you can release the intensity of the emotion, that's typically when the person will start to show up for you. Okay. That's when you'll start to have those dreams, or, you know, things like that. That'll happen. Okay. So we're going to switch to tarot and just get any final messages here for pile 1. Collaboration. So this is someone that you spend a lot of time with, working with, doing things. This is like your teammate. You could have, you know, build things together, put things together, created things together. Final messages. Let's see what we have here. We have the Page of Swords reversed. So there could have been something that was said that either wasn't nice or that was like hurtful to you in some way. And this could have something to do with this person. Maybe this person and you had a disagreement before they passed, and that's this Page of Swords energy reversed. Let's see. Let's get a little more clarification on this Page of Swords, please. Okay, sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal. So this is that decision. Maybe what they're saying here is to, okay, here we go. This is the message. So right now you're in this Page of Swords reversed energy. Okay, you are feeling angry and ready to fight, and like, not, I mean, maybe not really ready to fight, but you know what I mean? Like in that state. And they're wanting you instead to choose happiness and to choose healing. Okay. They're offering it right here. They're saying, here, I'm offering you this cup of, you know, golden elixir that's going to help ease your suffering right now. So they really are wanting you to hear this message of not falling into this Page of Swords energy, but leaning into this Four of Cups energy and choosing a different way, choosing a different path. They want more for you. Okay. And we're going to just get one final card here. Actually, you know what? For our final card, I am going to choose this Work Your Light Oracle. I think this is actually a much better deck for a final message. So what final messages are there for pile number 1 from their loved one who is on the other side? Oh, okay. Well, here we go. So we have Soul Family and we have Imrama. Again, mirrored image. Okay. Connected, soulmate, best friend, other half. So they know that. And when you feel alone and like there's no one there, just know that they're right there for you. Okay, pile number 1. And then this talks about what are you being called to do? Where are you being called to go? This is new opportunity. This is like a brand new journey. And I really feel like this ties back into that creativity. I really feel like they are encouraging you to get out there. And if it's take a trip, take a trip. If it's to create things, it's to create things. But they're like, you have so much that you have to go do. And you need to stop chilling in this area and get into this like better energy here. Choose that happiness and move on and begin the next stage of your journey, because there is so much amazing stuff that's waiting for you in the next chapter. But you have to be healed, healed as much as you can be healed. But you need to like deal with the burdens, okay, so that you're able to move forward. Because there's so much more over here that they want you to get to, because they want to be there. They want to see it. They want to cheer you on. They're with you. So they're like, come on, let's do this. Like, let's go. Why are you hanging out in this energy? Like, I'm ready for you to succeed. I'm ready for you to create. I'm ready to see everything that you can accomplish. Let's go. Come on. That is very much the energy that your person has right now. Hopefully this reading helped to bring you some answers and maybe some closure. If this video resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I do offer private readings on my website, which you can check out at www.bobbiereads.com. And if you have not yet already subscribed and you liked this video, consider clicking that little subscribe button. Thank you for hanging out with me and for trusting me to read your tarot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, for all of those of you who selected pile number 2, then this is your reading. This is your message that your deceased loved one has for you. And I just want to apologize, you guys. My dogs have, if you followed me for a while, I have these 2 puppies, and they're litter mates, and they're little sholos, and they love to fight when I'm filming. So I don't know why they always do this. Yeah, so my apologies. If you hear wrestling, it's just them, ignore them. Okay, so getting down to it. Pile number 2, messages from your loved one. So the first thing we have is nourishment. And we have 10 of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles, Tower reversed. Okay. So I do feel like this is someone who you had like happy family with. So this could be someone in your family. This could be a spouse. This could be a sibling. This could be someone that you just like was family. Okay. So that's the energy that's coming in for you, pile number 2. I do feel like when this person passed, you may have gotten something of value. So whether it was like inheritance or it was a gift, if it was a piece of information that was a gift, something, their passing came with a gift for you. I know that sounds really crazy, but these are the messages I'm getting, so we're just going to roll with it. I'm not sure yet what this nourishment card means. First initial feelings I'm getting are it's nourishment. It's around meals, family meals. This could be like a sibling or a cousin who is like a contemporary. So a cousin who's like about the same age as you and that's perhaps raised really close to you. Or it could have been a friend that you've known for like that you grew up with. But nourishment, I'm just really seeing like family meals together, like feasts, a lot of people coming together around a table. Okay, what messages do we have for pile 2 from their loved ones who have passed? Okay, so we have, so 10 of Swords, you are still going through a lot of grief. Okay, you could have some regret. but a lot of pain and grief still. Six of Cups is nostalgia, so it's like thinking back, looking back on your childhood. So again, just that confirmation of sibling type energy. And then whatever happened when they left, it left your family or the people around them feeling just broken. It was very tragic. This could have been someone who passed away younger. I don't feel like this is someone who, you know, died of natural causes. I feel like this is someone who, you know, this is a general reading, obviously, but this could be someone who passed away between like ages, I don't know, like 20 and 40. Okay, something like that mid section there. It's not quite mid, it's a little bit before mid, but yeah. They could have been sick or they could have been injured. When they passed, it might have seemed like there was suffering, or it could have been a very difficult circumstance, the way that your loved one left. But they want you to remember those memories, right? So whenever those memories pop up into your mind, they're with you. Their energy is with you. So just know that, and just know, instead of feeling sad or feeling grief when you have these memories, they really want you to remember them with happiness and with joy and without this feeling of grief. Because you guys, I mean, you had this very beautiful, close, family type unit, and their absence is very, very much felt in like with you and your family or your circle of friends, those people that you consider family. What other messages do we have for pile 2 from their loved one who is on the other side? Okay, we have the 6 of Wands reversed. 6 of Wands is the reward you hoped for didn't come through. The thing that you wanted didn't happen. There could have been plans for something that was coming up, but then it didn't happen because of the timing of when your friend left or when your person left. Yeah, it's like disappointment, unfinished plans, things that were supposed to happen that did not get to happen. Okay, what other messages do we have for pile 2? So we have the 7 of Swords reversed. This talks about giving up. I'm wondering if maybe you've been hoping that they would make contact with you sooner and they hadn't been able to like connect with you energetically, so you gave up, or if the person that you were wanting to see in this reading isn't who you got, and so you're like feeling like it's disappointment. But I feel that you feel as if you were cheated. You've been left feeling really cheated by this situation. Okay, I want to get some different cards. So we're going to switch over to this Gypsy Witch Bicycle deck. This is a new deck for me, but I've really been liking it so far. So let's just see what we get from this one. So this is going to be messages for pile 2 from their loved one. Their person who has passed. Okay. So let's see here. We have a clover, and then we have a tree of good luck. The clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings, but if near clouds, it denotes great chagrin. If, however, number 2 does not lie near 29 or 28, the chagrin will be of short duration, and happiness will follow. Okay, so do we have a 2? or a 29, or a 28. Okay, we're going to leave this card here. Just to see if these numbers turn up in the reading, okay, because this could be an additional message. Also, clovers can be of significance to you for your person who's passed away, but I do just want to hang on to this to see if there's a deeper meaning with this. And then with this card, the 3 of Clubs, this is the tree, good health, near flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. So this is that reminder that your person wants you to know, listen, you are still in this 3D reality, okay? You're still having your human experience. Their human experience is over, but yours is not. And they don't want you to take the grief from losing them and having that impact your human experience in a negative way. They love you so much, and they want you to have the most fulfilling opportunity and experience in this incarnation. So this is that reminder of, hey, I love you, and I don't want you to sit in this despair. I don't want you to worry that I've suffered, because the suffering is over. They are in a new place. They are feeling like they don't have the physical body anymore. So that what seemed like perhaps a long time of pain or suffering, or what they went through in the process of passing, to them, it was like a blink of an eye, okay? It wasn't like they sat in it and suffered with it, okay? And then we have here number 50. The bear is a sign of successful speculations, okay? So that's confirmation that these messages are successful. These are good messages. All right, we're going to skip around now to a different oracle deck because I just want to get more messages. I'd like to get more messages. I feel like this person has kind of just talked to you about how you've been handling their passing. They've been worried about you. Let's see what other messages we can get or confirmations we can get here from Spirit or from your person on the other side. Okay, what other messages do we have for pile 2? What other messages do we have for pile 2? Oh, wait a minute. Number 2 does not lie near 29 or 28. So this reading is number 2, your pile number 2. So we need to see if a 29 or a 28 comes up in your reading. Okay. Sorry, that just feels so weird. I just feel like that's something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But anyway, shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany, transformation. Okay. So this can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people because this is a general reading. So the news of their passing could have been a shock to you, or perhaps it was the sudden, the change, the great change, the sudden change, or perhaps now it's time for you to experience a transformation to go from this place of grief to this place of love, okay? The card that fell out as we were discussing that is Cupid's arrow. So this talks about have faith, love is coming, struck by love. We have this shock. So they're sending love your way all of the time, okay? They're finding little ways to let you know that they're still there and that they love you. And just look for that. Look for those little things, whatever your things were, okay? So synchronicities. So if your person really loved like elephants and you see elephants now in weird places, you can be assured that that's them just sending you little like messages of love, that they're there. What other messages do we have for pile 2? What other messages do we have for pile 2? Yeah, so I do feel like this this person was either, yeah, like sister, friend. This is giving me the feeling that you guys would like go have coffee dates. I can see like going to Starbucks and Target and like shopping around the Target. And just having a lot of fun together. I get like girls time, a lot of like, I get like strong female energy. But this was someone who you could confide in, or they would confide in you, and you would have that time where you would like talk and catch up over coffee. If you know who I'm talking about, or if this resonates with you, leave a little coffee cup emoji down in the comment section. Please, pile number 2. I love to see when we make these connections. And key on a ring. Okay, so key on a ring. So perhaps there is some kind of a significance with either a key or a ring made out of a key, or a key on a ring. So key on a keychain. Is there something with a keychain with the person who's passed? So did they have a keychain that was significant? Was there a keychain they gave you, you gave them? Were there lost keys that were found? Are there keys that are still missing? There's something to do with a key. Do you still have the key to get into their house on your key ring? Let me know, pile number 2, what this key on a ring is for you. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the, I want to do the clarifying life situations deck. Okay, what other messages do we have for pile number 2? So the first one we have is on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. So you could be feeling alone since this person has left. You may have done some kind of a balloon releasing ceremony when they passed, or maybe on the anniversary of their passing. Then we have ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. So they're just wanting to remind you of all of the opportunities and all of the things that you have ahead of you for your journey here. And they are so excited for you to see all of the opportunities and possibilities that are available to you in this life. And they're very much cheering you on, and they want to see just how far you can go and how much you can do. And they're just like, they're like cheering, like jumping up and down, like, yes, yes, like a cheerleader on a sideline, like very much wanting to cheer you on and encourage you to go after your dreams, go after whatever it is that you desire, because they're like, you can do it. You can accomplish or achieve anything that you are interested in. Okay, let's do some what's the vibe cards. What other messages do we have for pile 2? Messages for pile 2. Okay. So this could be, it's the psychopath in reverse, so mental illness. So there could be some kind of mental illness that maybe they dealt with, or, oh gosh, in like the worst situation, their life was taken, but I don't think that applies to very many people at all. I feel like this card is going to mean something to some of the people who are watching this. I don't think that this card ties to everybody in this reading. I feel like it's only going to pertain to certain people, and I do feel like this is going to be some kind of a confirmation for them. So if this particular card is not resonating with you, that's okay, because it's not resonating for me with this reading. But I do feel, again, like this is some kind of a sign or confirmation that someone needed to see here. So we are going to leave this, but I don't feel as if that pertains to the majority of the people that are here getting this reading. Okay, so with that being said, what other messages do we have for pile number 2? Okay, stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. So yes, it's just that feeling of not wanting to move on because you feel so, like, look at this dog. This dog is just like, I don't want to do anything. And I think your energy has been kind of stuck in that. And remember, your person's like, hey, get out there. Come on. Get unstuck. It's time for us to, it's time for you to get moving and for me to cheer you on. Let's go. Okay, I want to get some final cards for pile number 2. Some just closing messages from either their person who has passed or from spirit. Any final messages, please, for pile number 2? Any final messages for pile number 2? Any final messages for pile number 2? The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So this happened as a way to help you adapt, endure, learn, heal, even when it's painful and we think, how can this be for us? If we dig deep enough, we can find the reason. Sometimes it takes a while, but usually there's always a reason. Okay? Okay, and can we get one last card for pile number 2? One final message from your person or from spirit. Oop. Awakening. Energetic updates, a new way of being, integration. Okay. So I talk about sometimes in my different videos, if you've been following me for a while, I talk about the very thin line between the physical plane that we're on, this like 3D existence, and then the energetic realm. And it is so much thinner than I think most people realize. And you can tap into your natural ability to see kind of beyond that veil. So I do feel like you could have either the ability now or be able to wake up into your ability to connect with people who have passed. I think that you are probably someone who gets intuitive messages already. And this card is a message, I think mostly from spirit, that you can awaken that within you so that you can connect to people and your loved ones and your spirit guides, and you can tap directly into that energy, okay? So you do have this ability within you, and it's taking the time to develop it. So whether that means, working on meditation or things like that, I would spend time working on yourself and developing your spirituality, because you do have this amazing innate ability within you, and it's happening. The awakening is happening for you. You just have to just reach out and accept it. Okay, pile number 2, I hope that this reading resonated with you and gave you the closure or the answers that you were looking for. If you liked this video, if it helped you or touched you in some way, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Also, I do private readings. So if you're interested in that, check out my website, which is www.bobbiereads.com. I want to thank you so much for trusting me to read your tarot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello there. If you chose pile number 3, then this is your message from your loved one who has passed. So the first thing we have here is this card of sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. So I feel like this person who has passed is someone who was like head of family, head of household, could be matriarch, patriarch. I'm getting like grandmother, grandfather, could be mother or father if they're older and have like children and grandchildren underneath of them. I feel like there's someone who there are at least like 2 generations under, maybe even great grandchildren for some people. This is someone who is well respected in the family. This is someone who people went to for advice and for answers. Okay, let's see what else we have. Then we have the 5 of Wands reversed. So this person's passing brought people together. So maybe there was a big funeral where it brought people together. Maybe there's just a lot of children and grandchildren that all came together. But it's this idea of people coming together. And then we have the 10 of Swords. It's this card of immense grief, but also because it's reversed, it's the understanding that you will be okay and you will heal, you will rise again. I'm so sorry, you guys. If you hear growling or rustling in the background, it's just my dogs. I've got 2 puppies and they're litter mates, which they're so cute, but my gosh, they will not stop fighting with each other. But anyway, grooming each other and fighting with each other. So back to your reading, this is that idea that you understand that you're going to heal, that it's going to get better. 2 of Wands reversed is about wanting to be more like your parents. It's like if you're a male or masculine energy, wanting to be more like your father, or the masculine dominant influence that you had. And then if you're a female, same thing, or feminine energy, wanting to be like the feminine role model in your life. But this is about wanting to be like that person. I feel like you look up to this person that you lost. You want to be like them. You look at them and the example that they left, and that's what you aspire to be like because you just respect them so much. Okay, let's get some tarot cards here and see what other messages we can get from your person. What messages does this person's loved one have for pile number 3? What other messages do we have? Thank you. Okay, so the Devil reverse. This is breaking habits. This could have been someone in your family or in your life who was the first of the first generation to do something. Okay, so this could be like a long line of. There could have been a long line of alcoholism, and this person broke the cycle. Or there could have been no one received a formal education, and then this person broke the cycle and got their education. But this person was the one who like broke cycles and who like stopped negative things from happening, like the compass of the family. But definitely, yes, like very strong. Could have also been like it could be grandmother or grandfather. This is King of Pentacles energy, is very stable. This is very secure. This is someone who takes care of the people in their life. They're the ones who, this is like the ultimate stability and security. So this person provided the family with this feeling of security. And I think that that's, again, something that you aspire, like you, because they were the cycle breaker and because they were the stability of the family, that's why you want to be like them, because you admire so much what they were able to do. Yes, we have the Sun card. The Sun is a confirmation card that, yes, this is exactly it. This is This is truth. Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have? Do me a favor, pile number 3, if this is resonating, so if this person who passed was the cycle breaker and the stability of the family, can you leave a little sun emoji down in the comment section down below? That always lets me know. I love when like I have confirmation of things resonating. And then we have the Lovers reversed. So this is about partnerships. This could be, if it is a grandparent or even a parent, this could be one of them is living, one of them has passed. So they could have a partner that's still alive earth side, and they're separated right now, but they will be together. Like this person is saying, my person here, this is my person, and they'll be together again, and they're just waiting for their energy to show up there. This can also be, for some of you, if they're going to be joining their spouse who's already passed, but with it being reversed, I feel more like it's a separation of them and their partner. Or the other thing is if they have both passed, there could be a separation of where their remains are. Okay, so if one of them was like cremated and the other one was buried somewhere, if they were buried in like 2 different places or 2 different states, for some of you, I think that's going to resonate, where they're talking about they're separated from their spouse. So for some of you, it's going to be that's going to be the message. They're acknowledging that. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so Knight of Wands reversed, this could have been procrastination or someone dragging their feet, and that's what resulted in them, if they're separated and them not being together, it's because somebody didn't take care of something, or they procrastinated, or they drug their feet, and that's why they're not together. If that's what applies to you in this, if their partner has passed away and they're not together, their remains, then it had to do with a lack of preparation, a lack of planning ahead, thinking that there was going to be more time than there was. Okay, so now we are going to switch to this deck here. Okay, what other messages do we have for pile 3 from their person who is on the other side? What messages do we have? Okay. It's the 10 of Hearts, number 7, bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of a long and happy life. If children are nearby, extraordinary honors and fame. Okay, so I do feel that this is talking about your parent, and I think that you bring flowers to their grave, or there's something symbolic with flowers. Perhaps your parent was a gardener, or there was a specific flower that was very important to them. Or maybe there's a certain kind of flower that was, special to them, and then you buy it and you put it in your house, and it makes you think of them, and it like makes you feel good, and then it's that way of feeling closer to them, and they're there, they see that, they're acknowledging that. And then we have the King of Diamonds, number 15. The letter is a sign of good tidings. When near and when touching, indicates unexpected good fortune. Okay, so you could have gotten some kind of a message of good fortune. This could also be talking about potentially inheritance that you received. This could also be communications that were written that you have from this person that are special to you. So maybe you wrote them, maybe they wrote you letters and you have those saved, like birthday cards, things like that. Or it could be that they saved writings and letters and cards that you sent to them, and you didn't realize that. And when you were cleaning out their things after they passed, you found those things, and it was that surprise of, oh my gosh, they kept these things this whole time. Okay. And then we have the Two of Spades. The star ensures success in all enterprises when near. When very distant, some unlucky events. Okay, so when the star is near. So looking at this, I'm not seeing any stars in your reading. So I'm wondering if this passing was an unlucky event, misfortune, something that, some kind of an accident, something that was, an accident, not something was missed, or something was unlucky. There was some kind of luck that turned. Let's get some additional cards here. These are the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle decks. Let's see what other messages we have. So the first message that came is Rising Flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So this first message from them for this deck is letting you know that they want you and they're encouraging you to find your purpose, find where your passion is, what makes you happy. What is it that you're meant to be doing? They want to really encourage you. If you're not doing what you are really passionate about, they're telling you that they're encouraging you to allow that passion to become your guide, to guide you into where you want to go. Because I feel like they're seeing a lot of potential in all of your abilities, and they are just trying to reaffirm that, to help you find that confidence. I think that maybe there's some confidence was shaken, or maybe you've been distracted with going through this pain. But they want you to continue to follow your passion and continue to just do what you're passionate about in this life. Really enjoy your experience here. What other messages do we have? Okay, we have On the Mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Okay, so it's that idea of making sure that you're taking care of yourself. They love you, and they want to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to take care of yourself and to begin to mend your heart from this loss. Okay, let's get one more message. Thank you. And this one is Highest Good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. So they're telling you, follow that passion, follow your heart and your intuition, because that's where you're going to find your greatest good. That's where you're going to find the things that really excite you in this life and that give you those feelings of fulfillment. This person is very encouraging. Okay, like they're very much rooting you on, and they believe in you so deeply, so deeply. Okay, let's get some additional cards here. What other messages do we have for pile 3? Messages from the loved one of pile number 3, please. Gosh, I'm sorry. This is like totally not in view, is it? I'll adjust it for you. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take these. So we have passion. Yes, this is what we've been talking about. They're telling you, like, follow your passion. This is confirmation. I mean, my gosh, like, they're like doubling down. Okay, in case you didn't hear me the first time, hear me the second time. Follow your passionate. What are you passionate about? Maybe you're doing a job right now that you're just doing for money. Like you're doing it because it's a really good living, but maybe you're not feeling super passionate about what you do. And I think that they're calling you out maybe for that and saying like, hey, we're going to cover up, by the way, this 10 of Swords with this On the Mend because we're healing, right? Okay, so yeah, they're telling you like, hey, follow your passion. Okay, and then we have cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So I think that this ties back into reminding you to, be aware of those negative things, those negative cycles in the family, and then cut them out. Don't fall into any old traps, any old family or karmic traps or issues. They want you to be very, very aware of it. Stop the pattern. So they're like, hey, I didn't do all this work just for it to fall apart. So this is the reminder that, continue to do that. And then we have ascending. So this is about moving on to a new phase. Both your person who has passed energetically, they've moved on to their next phase, and you're moving on to this next phase of healing and discovery and clearly finding your passion, because they will not leave you alone about that. And let's get some final messages from either your person, pile number 3, or from spirit. So it's going to be any final messages for pile number 3 from either their person or messages from spirit. What messages are there for pile number 3? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is crazy. I'm going to move some of these out of the way, you guys. So look at your person's card. So this is your person, and now this is you. And if you look at the background, there's this pyramid. And behind this card, there's this pyramid. Remember, we had this 2 of Wands reversed. This is wanting to be like your parent, wanting to emulate them. And here it is. This is the confirmation of you've now stepped into that role. You've been training for this for a lifetime. You're picking up the torch. That's why they reminded you here with this one of stopping the pattern. They're reminding you, okay, find what you're passionate about, and then here's the reminder to stop those patterns, because you are stepping into it now. You're stepping into your power. Wow, that's like goosebumps right there, you guys. That's if this resonates with you, if you know like what I'm talking about, leave a little triangle, or I don't know if there's a pyramid emoji, but leave a little triangle emoji in the comment section, because I want to know how many people are like, oh my gosh, because I'm kind of going, oh my gosh. Okay, final message for pile number 3 from their loved one who is on the other side. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Again, finding that passion. What makes you dance? What gives you energy? What revitalizes you? Maybe you are a dancer, but have this amazing, beautiful experience with your time here. Live it to the fullest. Celebrate every day. Do what you're passionate about. Don't allow the family to go back into old cycles, bad habits, bad patterns. It's about healing the family and moving forward. Okay, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope that you would consider subscribing. And I also do private readings, so if you would like to find out more information about that, you can check out my website, which is www.bobbiereads.com. I want to thank you so much for trusting me to do your reading, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello there. If you chose pile number 4, then this is your message from your loved one from the other side. And the first card we have is card number 24, which is protection. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Cups reversed. And we have the Judgment card. 9 of Pentacles is this energy of there being so much available in your life for you to enjoy. However, you are unable to see it or to enjoy it. And King of Cups reversed energy is this being overly emotional, incredibly emotional. Okay. With the Judgment card is interesting. This is kind of like the moment of reckoning. This is Judgment Day. This is when it's you're kind of like called to account for all you've done and be judged by it. I'm going to get some more cards because I want to get some clarification for this and kind of pull this together. And I think I need a little more information before I can identify the message coming from your person, pile number 4. So let's just see here. Okay, so this is going to be messages for pile number 4 from their loved one who is energetically on the other side. So what messages do we have for pile 4? Okay, so family, marriage, okay, so this is something to do with family, protection, walking away from marriage, maybe. Having to make a decision and making the wrong one. Not being honest. Being dishonest. Maybe having to be held accountable for the choices they made. I'm wondering if this person who has passed is someone who maybe had a difficult time in life with relationships. I'm feeling like this could be possibly male energy because we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. They're both reversed. So I'm wondering if this is a father who perhaps walked away from the family, made a decision. It was the wrong decision. Made the decision from not a good place. Having so much abundance. I feel like this is having your mother or other people in your life who are there to support you, but it's like you can't even see it because of the grief that you're feeling over this. And I'm really feeling like perhaps your dad was not very much involved in your life, walked away, wasn't really present. And so there's guilt and regret that you're feeling. Something with protection. This is the person who should have protected you. You're trying to protect someone. They're trying to protect you. Let's get some more cards here. This one is an interesting one, pile number 4. The other ones, the messages were, hopped out really fast, but this one's going in a deeper direction. Okay, so let's see here. This is talking about collaboration. This is talking about when you can't collaborate, when things are not working together, people aren't getting along. There can be issues within an organization where people aren't getting along. This could be something with the church. Bad memories of things that happened in church or with religion. There's something that's leaving a bad feeling with religion. So perhaps there was abuse that happened in the church. Perhaps there was just ideologies that you didn't agree with. Perhaps this is someone in your family who maybe parted from the church and then it didn't work out for them, or okay, let's just get more clarification here. Page of Wands. This Page of Wands, I think, is your energy, and your person's wanting to shift from the past. I think the reason all of these cards came out to really tell this story is so that you can have confirmation that this is your reading. I don't feel like a lot of this is their message that they're wanting to give you now. I think this was more to get your attention, and now they're saying, okay, now that I have your attention, this is now your message, Page of Wands. This is and they see you as someone who is dynamic and creative and probably funny and has a really good personality. And maybe they didn't get the opportunity to tell you how they feel about you, how proud they of are, how proud they of are you, how proud they are of you. Oh my God. I don't know why that doesn't sound right, but it didn't sound right. Okay, so now that we've established who this person is to you, let's get some messages. What do they want to say to you, pile number 4? What messages are there? Paradise. Okay, so they finally have found paradise. They are probably someone who very much struggled in this physical existence. I feel like they probably did not have the easiest life, but where they are now, they are in paradise. They experience the happiness and the joy and all of that, all of those good feelings that they did not necessarily experience while they were earthside. But they want you to know that they are happy, they are in paradise. They have found that paradise hammer. So this is about rebuilding relationships. Maybe they are wanting to repair with you this hurt that they've caused. They're wanting to kind of rebuild any way they can that bond. They understand what they did while they were here, and they have a lot of regrets. But they've been held accountable, and they understand now. They had that review of their life, and they understand what they did well and what they didn't do well. And now they're wanting to, from the spiritual plane, continue to like work on sending you that positive energy on the other side that they couldn't send you while they were here. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. I'm wondering if there are memories with cassette tapes for you and your person who has passed. I feel like the message I got was like in a car, driving around in a car and putting tapes in the cassette player, listening to old music on the radio. I don't know if that resonates for somebody. Ooh. Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, so snake can mean a lot of different things. This could be someone who has a pet snake, but snakes are also knowledge, energy. Okay, they're knowledge. They're learning. They're knowers. The snake is the one who convinced Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden. So this is intelligence. This is like telling you to tap into the knowledge that you have and continue to grow your knowledge base, because that's where you're going to be able to get the power that you need to make your life easier. It's going to come through knowledge. And I feel like this reading, I feel like it could be feminine energy watching this. It could be like a father who's passed and a daughter, although it could be son too. I don't know. Okay, let's switch gears here, and we're going to go to this deck. This is a cute new deck. I just got it. It's the Bicycle brand Gypsy Witch cards. And I like them. I'm still getting used to them, but I do like them. What messages does your person have for you, pile number 4? Okay, so we have the King of Hearts. King of Hearts. I wonder if this is daddy energy. Hands, holding hands. Hand in hand indicates confiding disposition. When in close proximity to 38, 39, 42, or 47, friendship will warm into love. When near 45, favor will be found with superiors. Near 48, financial success. Let's look and see what we have here. Oh, we have two 24s, 24, 24. So I don't know if 24 means anything to you. Okay, and we do not have 38, 39, 42, or 45. So we're going to go ahead and put that right here for now. Okay, so yes, I'm very much getting father-daughter energy from this reading. Okay, let's see here. The mountains nearly indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. So I do feel like your guys' relationship was really, really strained, and it felt like there were mountains between you guys. And you had a really hard time connecting. I think that this person was very much not present in your life, but they acknowledge that, and they're so sorry about that. If they could take it back, they would. If they could have been there more to just be there, they would have. They just couldn't see. The letter is a sign of good tidings. When near and when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. So, two kings. Wait, two kings, and then we also have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. We have 4 kings in this reading. Okay, I want to pull out one of my books, you guys, really quick, and just look this up because this has to signify something important, right? Okay. Okay, so this says if there are 4 kings in a spread, that you will be meeting with a high-level individuals who will have an impact on the matter at hand. So you could be dealing with lawyers, attorneys, men, male figures. Well, maybe not necessarily. Well, it's kings. Yeah, probably male energy, masculine energy. But you could be involved in having to deal with like some court stuff, some legal stuff, or just something with dealing with men, businessmen, if that makes sense. Leave a K in the comment section so that I know that you know who those kings are. Okay, we have the Changing Life Situations deck. New worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. So yeah, they just want to encourage you that they see all of the potential that you have inside of you, and they may not have acknowledged it at all while they were alive, but they see what you're capable of. They see you as this Page of Wands, this young, vibrant energy that can accomplish anything, and they really want to encourage you to like go out there and see the world and create things and see new things and just discover what life is, and to take advantage of the opportunities that they did not take advantage of while they were alive. Okay, and then we have New Heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Okay, and this is actually on top of this Hierophant card, which the Hierophant, when it's not reversed, is the card of spirituality. It's the card more of organized religion more than spirituality, but it's a connection to spirit. So you could be, again, a church or religion, spirituality. I feel like it's really important to you or your family or your person who has passed. I just keep feeling this like connection to church. Okay. All right, let's see here. And tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. So it's about transmuting these feelings of anger, regret, into these feelings of love. Love for yourself, love for other people, love for your family. It's about transmuting the negative to the positive. So I feel like on the other side now, they see the amount of negative that they were responsible for creating, and they want to acknowledge that and apologize for that. And they want to talk to you about or share with to you that to focus on that. Don't become what they became. Okay, focus on the transmutation of hate and pain and anger and hurt into love while you're here. If you can master that, then you'll have cracked the code. Okay, Okay, what other cards do we want to get? What cards have I not gotten? Let's go ahead and get some of these cards for messages. Wait a minute, did I already do these? I already did these. You know what? I'm being called to do more, so let's just keep rolling with it, okay? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, perception. Sunglasses, that could be some kind of a symbol, sign, clarifier, whatever for someone. Sunglasses. If you know what that is, if that's your signifier, clarifier, leave a little, those emoji with the little sunglasses, you know, the guy I'm talking about. And then we have ship. Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need. Oh, they're wanting to make sure that they're giving you what you need so that you have closure. They're wanting to give you this message of just understanding that they realize what they did and they're so sorry and they love you so much and they wish that they could take back what they did. And now that they're on the other side, there's that full accountability and understanding and love. Okay, can we get final messages for pile number 4? These will be final messages from your person or from spirit, whatever decides to come out. Okay, so can we get final messages for pile number 4 from either their loved one who's energetically on the other side or from spirit, please? Old school. I get the feeling that this person was like old school, you know, like they were maybe like their glory days were in like the 60s or 70s or 80s or 90s, and like align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. Okay, so look inside your life and see if there are things that you're doing that are not for your best and highest good. Okay. There are probably things that are happening that you're involved in that are not aligned with the type of life that you want to have. So identify what those things are and remove them so that you can get your life in alignment, so that you can have the highest potential for accomplishment and growth and personal development, okay? So there's things in your life that you need to align. Get your life in alignment, pile number 4. And what final message? Oh, here we go. No. Okay, so this says wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if there's something that you have been questioning or wanting to have clarity on, or a decision that you're trying to make, this is very clearly a no. Okay, that's pretty definitive. Let's do one more. I was going to end it on that one, but I want to end it on, you know, something else. But if you've been looking for guidance for a question that you have, it's a yes or no question, the answer is very clearly no, pile number 4. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I feel like this is breaking cycles. I feel like this is changing what you came from. And if you have children, it's about like creating a new experience for your children, breaking the cycles of the past, a new opportunity to do things differently. Yeah. This could also, for a select few of you, could be also a message of maybe pregnancy. But I feel like for the majority of the people on this, listening to this, it's more along the lines of this idea of breaking old patterns and ways of being and creating a brand new life, a brand new world, a brand new way of doing things for yourself and for future generations. and you're going to have the energetic support of your person who has passed. They're so proud of you, and they're very sorry, and they love you. Sorry is not even a big enough word, but it's just this intense, immense feeling of love I'm feeling in my chest right now. It feels parental. It really does. It feels like this, like almost like a fatherly parental love. So anyway, if this reading resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing. It helps out my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, I offer those on my website, which you can check out. It's www.bobbiereads.com. I want to thank you so much for trusting me to read your tarot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.